Crew, the illustrious Tunnel Crew wants to talk about. And we're going to go ahead and hand it off to Stats so he can recap the World Series. Stats, take it away. I know you're excited.
Numbers in the outfield.
Thank you so much. And to begin the final and the most sweet edition of Stats Baseball Report. This is the 15th episode this season, guys. I'm blown away that I actually did almost every week of the season this year.
You did. And we needed you. We needed you.
Well, I had to because this was the most interesting playoff race. I got the super playoff, but that's not what this is about. This is about the big mouth. Never saw that before. And the bad knee. You guys, what does this have to do with baseball? Okay. The big mouth. It was a reversal of history from 2022. Remember, my first season of Stats Baseball Report, when I told y'all about Josh Naylor instantly jinxing the Guardians in the ALCS against the Yankees. Talking about he owned Garrett Cole. This time, it was the mouth of Jazz Chisholm Jr. saying, after a Game 4 victory over the Guardians, we're world champions.
Oh!
That ended up coming back to rear its ugly head.
Yep.
In the 5th game of the World Series. Chisholm also only had one good game in the series, that being the final one. And I'll get to that in just a moment. Never saw that before. On the Friday of Game 1, I engaged in a pregame ritual of getting Chick-fil-A breakfast that morning. I always do it during baseball season. Y'all know that. Based on previous reports. And to my dismay, the food fell directly through the bag as it was handed to me.
Are you serious?
Very serious. A woman standing nearby commented that she hoped my hash browns weren't ruined and that she'd never seen that before. I hadn't either. However, in Game 1 of the World Series, Dodgers star Freddie Freeman came to bat with the bases loaded, 2 outs, down a run in the bottom of the ninth. And for some reason, this felt familiar to me. The bad knee. Freeman had a hobbled knee, and as I later discovered, a broken rib too. We, as Dodger fans, had seen this before in the 1988 World Series.
88, yep.
The infamous Kirk Gibson.
Kirk Gibson.
Game 1, walk-off call from Dodger legend Vince Scully. Rest in peace. Something I watched prior to the series, just for content purposes. So, as I started in on my very late dinner, I felt a sense of peace, even though we were losing. Suddenly, followed by exhilaration, even more intense than the 2020 World Series. When Freeman's bat connected with the middle-end fastball Nestor Cortez threw to him, not only did I know the ball was gone, but I knew that maybe 10-plus years of winning in the regular season for the Dodgers would finally be validated by the end of this series. As baseball is a momentum sport unlike any other. The Dodgers did take home the series following 3 events I had never seen before. A pregame concert Game 2 from Ice Cube in Dodger Stadium, for which playoff legend Kike Hernandez said, we had already won the game after that. One in New York from Fat Joe in Game 3, and Garrett Cole blowing a 5-run lead in Game 5. I have personally never seen that before. But it wasn't his own fault. 5 Yankee fielding errors led the Dodgers to tie that game up late.
Yeah, Aaron Judge.
Won it.
Yeah, Aaron Judge messing up.
Yeah, I'm not.
Where were you when we needed you?
Look, everybody was to blame for that game.
I know.
You can't call one person out. They made 5 fielding errors.
No, yeah, we can call him out.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I mean,
all
yeah,
that money.
It was the beginning, but other errors were made. Jazz made an error at third too. But the Dodgers ended up winning it 7-6. Ace Walker Buehler recorded the final out. He recorded the final out in the World Series the last time. Old Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw could not hold back the tears during the World Series parade either. And he deserved it. He claimed he is a Dodger for life, and I always have been a Dodger for life. And that's all for the 2024 Season 3 edition of Stats Baseball Report.
Stats.
Put a bow on right there,
man. And you failed to put the ice on the icing on the cake, man.
Please remind.
And say Freddie Freeman did something that's never been done before in the history of the World Series.
Yeah. By the way, 5 consecutive games he got. I think at least one RBI.
Yeah.
Is that it? And one
home run.
Yeah, that has never been.
And then
done
what
before.
was it? The 4th straight with the
rare.
home run, right? The fourth straight with a home run. That was
fourth straight with a home run. Never happened.
We're talking about history all around. Your Dodgers are just making history left and right, man.
Well, I'm glad that they made all this history. Now, also, I don't want us to pitch Ohtani next year because of the shoulder surgery, and they're not going to pitch him. He probably never needs to pitch again, realistically.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm perfectly fine if he wins another 2 rings as a hitter. Perfectly cool with that.
That's all right, man. Well, congratulations, Stats. I know we're happy for you, man.
This was the most validating championship of all of them.
I bet it was.
The 2020 championship was great, but I was running around, jumping, hollering, and screaming after that game home. I knew we were going to win it.
Yeah.
Like, I was childish. I was giddy almost. Like, it was unbelievable. So, I don't know if I'll ever feel that again with the Dodgers, but in that moment, the sheer shock factor was just incredible. It was incredible.
Well, hey, I like what Dave said. What was that he said? Put an asterisk on this. He said put an asterisk on this,
Because the last time they won was during COVID.
2020, yeah.
And the best part about this is I can really talk about this for the next couple of seasons just because they've won so many division titles.
Yeah.
This is just validation. That's all this is.
Yeah, yeah.
Just remember, Stats, you will always be little brother with your 8 titles. I have 27. Catch up.
Look. All the say is ours still got shine to them. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, so you don't have to dust the cobwebs off?
Oh, that's good one. Good one.
Hey, well, are you gonna stick with us, Stats, or you out?
I'm gonna have to ride out because I gotta wash clothes for work tomorrow. I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow, but I guess I had last Friday off, and that was enough reward since we won the World Series. So I gotta actually, go to work tomorrow.
Well, hey man, we appreciate you coming on, dropping that baseball knowledge on us.
Mm-hmm.
We needed it, and we love it. And once again, like we said, congratulations to you and your boys getting it done.
Thank you so much.
All right, man. Take it easy, Stats.
You too, pal.
All right.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
World champion.
World champion.
Had to get it in.
Yeah, you did.
Had to get it.
Yeah, you did. Hey, so you can hear the man is happy, and he deserves to be. Remember, everybody used to talk all that junk about Dave Roberts, talking about he couldn't coach his way out of a brown paper bag and all this stuff. And now you got him dropping the mic saying, "Put an asterisk on that."
What a comeback.
All right, y'all. Hey, that first segment went fast. We got a lot more coming up on this edition of The Crossover, and you will hear it on the other side of the break.
Up and play for you.